I just seen a woman cry crocodile tears because her husband reminded her that he pays for everything, and she said it makes her feel worthless. Baby girl, where do I sign up to swap? I would do that in a heartbeat, because I know for a fact a stay-at-home mom is a job. It's actually multiple careers. You cook, meaning you're a chef. You have to teach your children, meaning you're a teacher. You have to clean, meaning you're a maid. And the list goes on. Everything you do as a stay-at-home mom, there is a career for that. So I don't understand how stay-at-home moms could feel worthless when you're working. You're technically working. But if you have the man that solely provides the finances, suck it up. Oh well.
Salutations, ladies! February is upon us. I am looking for a Valentine's. Is anyone interested? Last going once. Guitar! Spin. I found my Valentine's. Let's go up into the sunset. That way. Let's go.
I love it.
So my homeboy used to tell me he gets hoes. And one night, we ended up at a function. So I was like, all right, bro, get busy, show me some. And he said, nah, we gotta wait. They have to get a little tipsy first. Ref, it's not a foul. It's not a tech, it's not a flagrant. Get this nigga off the court. I don't like the way you hoop.
So I'm at the gym, and this man that I've seen a couple of times looks at me and he goes, first mistake, don't croak me like I'm a dog. So I take out my headphones and I'm like, yes? He's like, I see you here a lot. I was like, yeah, I am here a lot. He's like, you know what I like about you? I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, dude, you have no idea how much I'm holding back, but sure, tell me, what do you like about me? He's like, I like you, because every time I see you, you're not talking to anybody. You're just quiet in your own corner doing your workout, and I really like that. And I was like, yeah, I don't have time to waste here. So I put my headphones in and quickly realized that I was going to have to become a menace at my gym. Hope it was worth it, sir.
Do y'all eat niggas' ass?
Hell no! For what? For what?
You ain't never ate no nigga booty before?
For what? Look
You
at
ate
me.
some booty. Yeah.
Why would I need to eat a nigga ass?
Little booty. Let me see. You
Baby,
ate that booty.
I'm all clear, baby.
You ate that booty.
Nah,
You ate that booty.
I done got my ass ate a couple times.
You already told me that, but you ate that booty, didn't you? Yeah, that Tootsie Roll.
Y'all motherfucking trash.
She ate that Reese's Pieces. Yeah, I ate that. Love that Butterfinger.
Now hold up one second, you Navy bean eaters. Because while the verdict may still be out on Callie's cold-cut scoffing ass, we all very well know that G's thighs lead up to the closest thing that most of you will ever get to heaven. And furthermore, G's is far too sublime to have to suck on whole. And now that we got that straight, back to the mother video you back roads take.
I can't be around you if I can't be honest. That's what everybody needs to stop having, these yes men.
You know what? I don't like the way I just came at y'all. That's my bad baby. My back ache, my hair too tight, and my being shaken from left to right. But that ain't nobody's excuse. Anyway, please do forgive your boy and be sure to tune in to the next video, cause these builds are what you call DUE. That's right, do boo.
Might shot the beat in October on my gas. Yesterday is gone, it's already the past. It's summer's body dropping and don't think I'ma last. Look my...
On the day we were supposed to link, she texted me, OMG, you're gonna hate me. She wasn't wrong. So I blocked her. You're spamming hezzies. I don't like the way you hoop.
So I was talking to this dude for like 3 weeks or whatever, and basically he had like a business trip coming up, and he's like, da-da-da, I'm gonna go this place, blah, 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 you should come with me. I'm like, sure. He's like, wait, really? I'm like, yeah, why not? And he's like, I thought you was gonna say no, low-key. Like, I was kind of half hoping you would say yes, though. And I'm like, I will. And then he brought it up again, and then he's like, so what? Like, how would you make that happen? I'm like, bro, I can make it happen. Like, I can make it happen. He's like, okay, I'll fly you out. I'm like, no, you don't even have to. I'll pay for my tickets. Like, I'm down to go. And I'm always down for some spontaneous. Y'all know I'll be doing any type of shit for the plot. But I think that should be scaring them. Like, hold on.
She said this is her shirt?
Yes.
Where's the shirt?
It's Skims, so Kim, like, she has this vision and you see it.
I received it in the mail just like this.
But that's Skims coding.
They only gave you a sip of juice.
Don't piss me off. I'm talking about a sip. You just annihilated an entire Gatorade bottle to the face. I will give you credit where credit is due. This does look like one of those smaller Gatorade bottles, but a sip is nutty. I don't even want to know what you would do to a bottle of Henny.
You know, a lot of these women will say that men are emotionally unavailable. They'll say that modern women. They'll say that man's got trust issues. I don't think they realize with the stuff that they say, they're giving men every reason not to trust them. I don't think they realize that, right? And so men have just kind of stepped back. They're observing the whole situation and they're saying, absolutely not. You look like you're dangerous. Yeah, I am, but you should like that. I don't. Pass.
I could not resist, so I had to look it up. From the Office of National Statistics, from a 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and... Personally, I feel like this lent some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on themselves.
What the hell you do? What the hell you clapping with? What going on? Were you good? You good?
Hell yeah.
Why you breathing hard and you just clapping?
I was doing jumping thing.
Then what was clapping, bro?
Do my neck.
Tired? That doesn't mean they don't need. They need to. The is wrong with y'all? Y'all gonna let Lotto and them get you up. Men are human. They are not machines. And just because Jamal broke your heart when you was 12 years old does not give you the excuse to be a man hater and be crazy for the rest of your life. Love exists. Good men exist. Just because you only focus on the bottom of the barrel doesn't...
If you're a lonely man, literally all you have to do is go buy a Dyson Airwrap and post on Facebook, hey, I have a Dyson Airwrap and I'm raffling it off for your affection. Whoever I like the most gets this Dyson Airwrap. You will have 20 dates in a week. I promise you. Every woman I know wants that Dyson Airwrap and they will literally do just about anything. They will do the nasty for that Dyson Airwrap. So if you're trying to get a date, get laid, go get yourself a Dyson Airwrap and be like, I'll let you try it out. Like if you were just to even let women try it out, they would come over. You would have like literally women lined up out the door if you just were like letting them sample it.
I just wanted to come on here to say that I hate straight men because I want all the straight men that see this video to come on my page and give me hate because they have nothing else better to do.
What is this?
It's a bunch of objects with money epoxied to them.
For what? Gentrification.
So look, the money is free. It's just really heavy and it's covered in grease. So you can take it if you want, though. The money is fine inside. It's encased in plastic, and then it's epoxy to the surface, and it's covered in Vaseline.
All right, let me take my sweater off. You said it's greasy, right?
Yeah, it's really greasy.
Oh. Hold on, let me move that. Oh, I see what y'all got going. Hold on.
What are you going to do with that now?
I'm going to take the 20 off.
How are you going to get it off?
I'm going to unseal it.
How so?
What?
It's safe inside, I'm telling you.
You just set me up.
Why are you selling bricks?
I'm not, it's free. You can take one if you want.
So there's a camera involved. What's like the game?
Oh, okay.
It's free. It's sort of like a little, like a challenge.
What are you guys promoting?
Nothing. It's just like a YouTube video.
For what?
Where I'm handing money out to people.
For what? I'm just curious. There's always like an agenda, right?
No, I just want to see if people would inconvenience themselves to take the money.
Fair enough.
That was kind of pissing me off, kind of irking me a little bit. Him.
Social media is literally ruining dating, and no one's saying anything about it. So boom, cute boy hops in my DM. He says, hey, I would really like to get to know you. Would you like to go on a date? Normally, I would say no or not even respond at all because you're a stranger. I don't know you. But I went over to his TikTok and he has about 500,000 followers. His content is really good and he's really creative.
She didn't waste any time contradicting herself. She started off by saying social media is ruining dating, which I absolutely agree with. It plays a big part in the show of a dating market that y'all currently have. But then she went on to say usually she would ignore someone like that. But after she checked his profile and she saw that he had over 500,000 followers and his content was good, that's when she decided to go on a date with him. So you were chasing clout. And when they got to the date, the guy decided to vlog the date because he vlogs his daily life. And she then gets on social media and complain about the fact that this guy was vlogging the date. You knew this prior to going on a date with a content creator. And then you're complaining about a content creator creating content. You can't make this up.
If you leave a good man to go and have a hoe phase, don't you dare complain when you can't find a good man in the future. Don't you dare complain. And if you're that guy that got left, you're a fool if you take her back.
For 10 years, I got married young. I was 21, barely. I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning.
So let me get this straight. She was married for 10 years, strung this man along for 10 years, had children with this man, and knew from the beginning that she didn't want it.
So yesterday I posted about basically going through a divorce with the good guy. And I say good guy in the sense that, like, he is a great person. Like, it's nothing against him. We just two people that have grown apart, have the same common denominator of keeping our kids number one, letting them see us happy and healthy. Like, that's what I want. I don't why is it so bad? The amount of DMs and messages that I have received from people in the same exact situation, same ages, don't know how to get out of it.
So when I say women have no idea how to take accountability, this right here, she is the perfect example. Now, is it okay to divorce somebody who is not good for your life, who is not good for your mental health? Absolutely. But if you watch this woman's video, she does nothing but talk about how amazing her soon-to-be ex-husband is, that she loves him, he's a wonderful dad, he's a great provider, but there's just something missing.
Call it quits on my marriage. We've been married 14 years, together since I was about 16. I'm 38 now. He is a good guy, great father.
Ladies, cut your shit.
About how hard it is to let go of the guy who you love and who loves you. And there's so many beautiful blessings in the relationship, and yet you just know deep down that they are not your forever person.
So it was this black woman who messaged me, and she said, to be completely honest, I listened to your message, and she was like, for me, I feel as though I'm single because I can't find the perfect man, right? She was like, the men who satisfy me, they don't have nothing going on with their lives. And then the men who I run into who could actually be great providers and have ambition, they don't satisfy me. She's like, I just want a man that can satisfy me, can provide, has ambition, and all these other things, right? But this is just another prime example as to why liberation has caused a lot of modern women to not be married. Because what winds up happening is, again, when you are having sex with multiple men, these spirits are entering you, right? And before you know it, every man that you run into that could be a potential husband, you are now comparing him to the next man. You are now comparing him to the next man for other needs that you feel as though you need in a relationship. And it's not healthy. And the reason why it's not healthy is because you are never going to be satisfied. Like, never. No man will ever be able to satisfy you. And the piece is a big one, because there are a lot of women who was with men because they could please them, but then they wind up being baby moms. They wind up not being wives, and now they're angry and bitter because they wanted to have a good time instead of a long time. The man that you need to be with, that's the long time man, maybe his game isn't as great as you would have liked it, but who cares? But the only reason why you're even able to compare the difference is because that is a tall tale sign that you have had way too many penises in you. Because if you hadn't, you wouldn't even be playing the compare game, right? This man would be able to satisfy you because, with the exception of maybe a few other men, you wouldn't really have much to compare it to. But when you have a long roster as a woman of counterparts, all it does is mess your mind up. All it does is keep you unmarried. And all it does is have you comparing men left and right. And what winds up happening is you get old and you don't have a man. You're alone. And that's just the reality of it. For liberation, I need modern women to realize that liberation is not to help you. Liberation is to keep you single and miserable and alone without a man for the rest of your life.
Let's get this straight. So, I'm the you trying to settle down with. You get over here and you turn into a nun. But the motherfuckers that didn't deserve you, you was the nastiest on the planet. But then you get with me and all of a sudden you want to find Jesus. Oh no, you got this backwards. Like, you got this all up. So let me get this straight. That wasn't for you, had you in ways I can only imagine. But then you get with me and all of a sudden you just newfound faith in overload, reset. I'm doing everything you need me to do, and this, that, and the third. I can't even put my thumb in your butt. This had you hanging off a balcony. I couldn't even, girl. Yeah, trade.
I keep on hearing from these ladies that men aren't men anymore. Men need to grow up. You need to grow some. You need to be a man. No. What you really mean to say is you're not doing things the way I want you to do them. That's what you really mean to say. Why aren't men anymore? Basically, why isn't a man letting me walk all over him? Why isn't a man allowing me to take advantage of him? I want him to buy me certain things and do certain things for me without having to reciprocate and give anything back. I think that's what you mean to say.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who's this?
Thank you.
What the? Come on, babe.
Thank you.
I like your color coordination today.
Thank you. You fuck with that?
Yeah. Well, you look like a little lollipop.
Yeah, you like that?
I like lollipops.
Let me look.
All right. Hey, if you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make her.
You got it.
I know I do, baby.
Yeah, you got it.
I walk like a model.
Shoot your shot. Because what's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is they say no.
That got patched 100 years ago. Who's going to tell her? The worst she can say is no. That's cap. We have seen time and time again on every single app that she could clearly say worse. I know you were trying to be inspiring and uplift people, but I promise you, That is not the worst thing that she can say. We've all have played these games before. I've reacted to too many videos for that to be the case. I promise you, we can all think of a situation where the worst thing that she said was not no. Screenshots, trying to shoot your shot in person, not even shooting your shot, but trying to help out a person. There's so many scenarios where she has just said something worse than no. At this level of genjutsu can never work on me or anybody watching this video, because we all know the worst that she can say is not no. Udo, man.
When a man falls in love is a very important conversation, and I'm glad that we're having it. However, the girls are being a little disingenuous here, and I don't like that. Because the men are saying that they were taught from a young age that love is conditional, and that they have to become a man, a protector, a provider in order to be loved. And that they never thought that these women would just love them for being them. And there's a lot of women in the comment section saying, yes, I would, I do. However, if a successful man and a broke man had the same personality, morals, ethics, a lot of y'all are not choosing that broke man, and you know that. The data shows us that. So they do indeed need to become a little something in order to be loved to an extent. A lot of men know this, and most of them are okay with it, to be honest, even though it is hard. But y'all can't have this conversation about how men deserve to be loved too, while simultaneously having the conversation about how men don't have enough testosterone and they don't have Adam's apples and deep enough voices and they're not tall enough for you. So you all are keeping up the patriarchy. We are enforcing the fact that men have to become and achieve in order to receive love while women get to exist. We uphold that, not them.
Hours on the first date, bare minimum. Opening my car door for me, bare minimum. A steakhouse for the first date, bare.
You got more ice than you got drink. Talking about some bare minimum. It's barely something to drink in that. You ain't even go. You went tall. You ain't go venti. See, I know I'm a Starbucks guy. I know bad get bigger cups. You gonna be 2 swallows and then you gonna be shaking it, right? And when you shaking it, you gonna throw your vibe all out of order. It's already, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you gonna be, do you have a Stanley? Do you need some money? I can send you, what's your cash out? I'm gonna send you a couple dollars so you can get you a big drink and a Stanley, so you can get hydrated, so you can stop saying stupid on this here internet. How you gonna ask for the best and you treat yourself the worst? Talking about some, shut up on this internet, just lying. We just be on this saying anything cause it's gonna go viral and stop. That's why I tell fellas, be friends with a woman for a little while. Watch her like a hawk. Notice her patterns and status and study them. Be chill with her, be cool. That's they say, nah, why y'all just can't, let's be friends for cool, perfect. Now I get to see the real you. So that way when we come into a date, you can't be telling me how you be getting treated the best and you do yourself to get the on. The golden rule is to never treat nobody better than they treat themselves. I'm gone. Look her, guys. We added some new dates. Philly, Seattle. We done added y'all. Go get them tickets, man. And if you don't see your city on here, what you supposed to do is you hit a local comedy club up and request me, and I'm gonna come through. Do what I said. Do what I said. See y'all there.
So this man came into my work today and he is like walking up to the counter and he's like, you have such a beautiful smile. I was like, well, thanks. And anyways, then he was like, you are just so good. And he's like, I love your sweater. Did you knit that? No, I am not talented enough to knit this. And he was just like laying it on so thick, just kept being like, oh my gosh, like you're so great. You are so great. You are so great. Oh my gosh. And he like saw a drawing that I was working on. I just like doodle while I'm waiting for people to come in, and he like grabbed it. He was like, this is amazing. This is really great. Like, this is awesome. And anyways, I was asking him like, oh, you have your receipt? And he goes, yep, right here. And I go, okay, beautiful. And he goes, yes, you are. Like, just so like over the top. I forgot to mention he was like 60. So, I don't know. Young men don't flirt like that. Young men don't. If you are in your mid-20s, this is your sign to be flirty, because you cannot be letting the old men beat you like this.
This whole I'm his first baddie discourse is so interesting to me, because it really goes to show you, one, TikTok is a social experiment. because the men are on here saying, oh, baddie is about looks, it's all about looks, nothing else. And the women are on here saying, no, baddie is a state of mind, it's how you carry yourself, this, that, and the third. And it really goes to show you what people value. Clearly the men on this app, at least, are valuing looks. Not all of them, but for the majority, they value the looks for defining a baddie. Women, they define baddie as, you know, how you carry yourself, your job, your passions, etc., etc. And I'm like, this is very interesting. But anyways, that girl is a baddie. Myra Casing, you're a baddie. Because you have all these people on this here internet during Women's History Month, mind you, talking about you. You go, girl.
Something only high-profile men tend to think about is when their wife starts to become a liability. At a certain level of status, your partner is no longer just your partner. She becomes a symbol. How she speaks, how she dresses, how she shows up in public, all become representations of his taste, his judgment, his personality. Every public appearance now suddenly becomes an opportunity to be put on the chopping block. This is why many men at the top negotiate their marriages instead of just being in love. Because the more calculated the external world becomes, the more dangerous raw emotions become at home. And if he has a wife who doesn't understand the game, and her emotional volatility puts them at risk, intimacy quietly turns into management. It becomes chaos he's not willing to afford.
Good morning, lips. Do you remember that scale we were talking about? That scale of 1 to 10 where everyone starts at a 5? Well, not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, you out on the town, you out at the club, getting your you clock a fine shawty in the corner over there, that fine, all right? And you go, yeah, she's fuckable, he's fuckable. That's a 5, okay? That's where we're starting, all right? And then we add from there. Can this person hold conversation? Maybe that makes them a 6. Does this person look good? Maybe that's a 7. Can this person dress nice? Maybe that's an 8. You get the idea. Had this guy message me the other day and he was like, yo, I think you're kind of funny, but looks-wise, you a 6. Bitch, let me just smooth my eyebrows down. You just complimented me. I don't think you even realized it. You just said I was fuckable. Do I think I'm ugly as shit? No. Do I think I'm a 10? Absolutely not. When I wake up in the morning, jump scare. Okay, hold on a second. I mean, I look at myself and I go, I'm me, but we got work to do. Listen, you give me time to marinate, get me out on the town all glammed up. I'm a hard 6, baby. Hard 6. Slap some 2.5 inch heels on me because these dirty dogs ain't barking at anything else all night. Baby, I'm a 6.25. Throw in my 6 dance moves. 6.5, okay? Easy. I can't be stopped, all right? I be snapping necks, cashing checks. Catch you later.
Now you have a lot of these modern women that continue to say that men don't show their feelings, their emotions. They're not affectionate. But honestly and truly, number one, you're really honestly and truly rejecting every attempt that he's trying to be if vulnerable, not even just talking about sex, vulnerable, open with you, available to you, show some emotional maturity with you. Oh, that's not how you say it. Too many modern women police a man's words and how he says things. When, like, say for instance, if you come out to the garage and you say, show me how to use this tool, you're not going to know how to use it. You're going to be clumsy with it, but you're going to want me to be patient with you and to show you how to use the tool so that when I'm not at the house or wherever I am, I might be upstairs, I might be asleep. Hey, I want to go outside and fix this really, really quickly. I need to use the drill. All right. Well, instead of going out there and breaking stuff, because I showed you and I was patient with you, you now know how to use it and you don't necessarily have to ask me for help. Now from up, I can do it for you, but you know, if I'm not, you can do it yourself, right? You can handle these things because I showed you how to do it with patience. Y'all don't do the same thing for men emotionally. Y'all don't allow men space. Y'all don't give men space to feel safe about anything. So we can sit up here and talk about a man's not affectionate and a man's not emotionally available all we want, but maybe some of that blame needs to go to you. Accountability.
But women think that men can't do anything right.
You can't.
Yeah. After I got married, I learned that I can't even shower properly. After I got married to her, I learned I don't even brush properly. After I married her, I learned I don't even dress properly. After I married her, I learned I don't even eat properly. Everything I do as a human being, as a man, I do it wrong up until I met this woman right here. And I've been living in some maple leaf world. Everything has to be done according to the woman's perception. How she thinks something is right, then it's only right.
Well, okay, I buy him all this expensive stuff, okay, for skincare. I have exfoliating gloves, dry brushes.
Oh, another one. Tenu sona nahi hoda.
Men are so superficial.
Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
Absolutely not. I'd at least 6'2".
At least 6'2".
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5".
Yeah.
So 6'2".
Well, it's 5'6", 5'5".
6'2" bare minimum.
Yeah, I just like tall dudes.
Why did you pop?
I mean, you're a great guy. There's no reason.
What? You popped a balloon and you don't know why?
You're an indecisive woman.
Hold on, what you got going on?
I could tell, are you?
Yeah.
I like that. You gotta have patience for an indecisive woman.
Ooh. Hey, I see you, huh?
I mean,
Don't look at me with them.
but I'm saying that was you hurt in the past? That's why you're indecisive?
Yeah.
I could tell. You don't want your balloon back?
Damn.
You don't want your balloon?
I do. I want my balloon back. Yeah.
Can I have a balloon, please? She can't pop her balloon.
Okay, is this a match?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, get your girl. Yes.
That was a master class, huh? These young talking about applying pressure, but you showed them how to apply pressure, but with a yes. Woohoo! Hey, you got it.
I just heard a woman say, if your standards don't eliminate most, they aren't high enough. And this is just so funny to me because my whole life, anytime I presented what I want to a man, a lot of them have said to me to my face, you're never gonna find a man like that. That doesn't exist, Annalise, blah, 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 blah. Because my whole life, I just told this to a friend the other day, I want it all or I want nothing. I want it all, or I'd rather alone on this earth than know that I didn't get it all. Write that on my grave. I want it all or I want nothing. Yeah.
When I was younger, I wanted a bald kitty, nothing there. I was about to go get it lasered off at one point. I couldn't stand it. I didn't want it. Now that I'm older, wiser, more mature, give me the bush. Give me all the fun shapes. Let's get a little wild out here. We should start treating it like we did the tanning beds back in the day when we would get little stickers and put little shapes there. Like, we need to get creative. It's a work of art. I want to see martini glasses, cherries, little Playboy bunny head. What are we doing?
My man.
Completely scripted. I already gave it to you.
Sam, you're ruining the video.
Here.
Yeah. But Jesus was 33.
33.
Oh my God, I'm 33.
Look at you!
That's what's up.
You and your Jesus
So my
year.
Jesus
You and your
Hey.
Jesus year.
That's what's up.
But you do know you're at 33. You don't. No. But the thing about that is stop that, and that's
You think
crazy.
that's man?
Every day you
Like,
no.
boy.
This is the thing.
Yes, I do actually get while I'm making those custom videos for you. I don't know why my body just reacts like that. Even if I'm not by what I'm doing, Niagara Falls down there.
So instead of trying to catch a man by talking about how capable and self-sufficient I am, apparently I'm supposed to talk about the things that men are looking for. So let's try it. Top of the list is that I make really good banana bread. I have that on very good authority. And I have a secret ingredient, which I'm not going to tell you, but you just have to get to know me in order to find out. And yeah, that actually might be the only selling.
When he's the nerdy, unintentionally funny, niche references type of guy, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, buddy. She's not talking about you and I. This is what she has in mind. I like a nerd. Yeah, it's a little Clark Kent. Yeah, it's over.
You know, a lot of these ladies, and I hear it, whether, some of these women are, stay-at-home moms, or whether they're entrepreneurs, quote unquote, girl bosses, boss babe, they'll sit up there and tell you that a man doesn't support them. or he don't support my dreams. He don't support what I want to do. He really don't actually love me for me and all that other nonsense, right? But did you ever ask about his? What you mean to say is he don't allow me to just run wild, to just be out here doing anything. Because some of y'all's dreams are to take my clothes off. take my clothes off, let everybody see my behind and my chest. No, I'm not supporting that. Oh, he's too controlling. He don't allow me to do certain things. You mean like going to that girl's night out and trying to talk to every man at the bar? I don't do that. Okay, well, you don't do that. But there's men out there at the bar that some of these places, and I shouldn't have to explain this to you, emotionally mature woman. Mature woman, you mature faster than a man. I shouldn't have to explain to you that there's some places you just don't need to be. Why is that such a hard concept?
So I get it, this is a new generation. My generation and people, above, raised that men pay for dates. They're the provider. For the girls of my era, though, it was like half and half. Some of us was taught, take care of your man. While some of us was taught, take care of your damn self. No man gonna take care of you. That's the era we came from. This era, what are the sons being taught? Are boys taught that they're going to be providers? Should be taught that you're supposed to go 50-50 with a woman, never pay for her any dates or anything like that. I'm out of the loop. I don't got no kids. So that's why I'm asking. What are the lessons the boys are taught now? Because I know things are different. What do you guys think?
Oh. Y'all have Apple Pay? You don't? What do you mean? You haven't? Try it. That should work. Yeah.
You like a straw?
Oh, yeah, please. I didn't hear.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's spicy. I don't know if you like spicy.
That's okay. Have a good day.
Thank you for the matcha. I appreciate it. I'm back. I just got my matcha.
This man requested that on the second date, the woman come with no makeup on. How do y'all feel about that?
How do we feel about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it. How dare you request how I show up to the date? First of all,
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it. I was just listening to the segment,
Right.
But I do believe that there is some validity in understanding who a woman is and what she does look like,
Right.
before you are too far along,
Right.
right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I think requesting it is kind of outrageous.
Mhm.
You're not going to tell me what I can and can't wear, what I put on my body at all. That's just not happening. But I feel like, eventually I'm going to want to be comfortable around you. So I'm going to, not wear makeup. I'm going to be in my sweatpants and my, baggy t-shirt just because that's how I am on a regular basis, But for you to request that, I don't think that's appropriate.
Stay-at-home mom is not a hard job. Like hot tar roofer, that's a hard job. Landscaper, that's a hard job. And we've even created a culture. Motherhood is the hardest job in the whole world. We've got people gassed up on this idea that oh my God, the hardest job in the world is being a mom. And it's like, guys, it's not.
How you feel about this?
I think that it's more difficult than most jobs if you're a mom. As a dad, I don't think it's as difficult.
Have you ever tried to tar a roof?
Why the would I tar a roof? I am a woman.
Yo, you've never done this job, so you can't. But now we're talking about equivalency. Yo,
Yeah.
tarring a roof is hard.
And then what happens when you clock out?
We have to go home to your and this crying baby, and I still got to go tar tomorrow.
You can't tell me that a job that you get to clock out of is more difficult than a job that you never get to clock out of.
More so than coal mining?
Who is mining coal?
This is a job. You have to be good at your job. You got to manage the household.
At that point, I have 2 jobs and you have 1.
This is why I love when stay-at-home moms, when they divorce their husbands and they take them for everything. Because it's not like I'm a stay-at-home mom and you give me a check every week.
You're home. You can watch General Hospital complaining about not getting a paycheck. Go to work.
So let me go pop this for that got more money that can have a maid in this then.
Go pop it, please.
Popping it.
Who do women think they are?
Better than you.
Then go be better.
We are.
But that's the problem. Y'all complain about every
we are better.
thing. The job is that you don't have to file taxes. You don't have to go and clock in. You don't have to do none of that.
Paying for everything, groceries, everything.
The job is the job. Do the job.
I'll burn this whole down. And then what? I'll sit in prison for free. I'll be a stay-at-home inmate. I'll be sitting there smiling and because guess what? I ain't got to deal with no raggedy complaining getting no kids.
I was just reading a comment section about what guys do after a breakup when the girl has broken up with them. And 95% of the comments said, like, go to the gym. The gym? I'm almost positive it wasn't your body that was the issue.
For all the black men watching this video, come to the Philippines. You'll meet a lot of beautiful Filipino women, especially Cebu.
Do you find a black man attractive?
Yes, actually.
What do you find attractive about them?
Their skin color. So I will just stop at that. Their skin color is very attractive. And also the way they handle and present themselves.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive do you think they are?
8. 8.5. 9.
It's quite high.
Yeah, that's high.
Okay, it could be 9.
Yeah, it could be 9.
So have you ever dated with a black man before?
No, I haven't.
Would you like to date a black man once in your life?
Yeah, if I get to that point, I will.
Tell me the reason why.
Getting to know people, getting to know other culture also. So, I think dating men, you shouldn't just look at them by their background or their status. I think you should know them for who they are. So I really don't think that just because they're black, I'm gonna date them, or just because they're white, I'm gonna date them.
Do you have any message for black men who are watching this video?
For all the black men watching this video, come to the Philippines. You'll meet a lot of beautiful Filipino women, especially Cebu.
Hi, my name is Sammy. I'm 25. I love black men who have money, and I'm looking for a real one.
Oh, is your kid a boy or a girl?
He's a boy.
He's a boy. Does he like to hoop?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He loves football too.
Cool.
So are you're willing to step up and be kind of a step down, even though is there baby daddy drama?
No.
Okay. So you'd want him to sometimes fulfill a father figure role?
I mean, of course, if I'm dating someone, yes, but like he has no, what's the word for like I don't have no entitlement towards it. Like in the beginning, time.
If we get into a fight, we ain't breaking up. You have 2 options. We can have some makeup time, freak it out, and then go get something to eat, or you can go into the other room and take some deep breaths, because we're figuring this out one way or the other.
Okay, here's a controversial topic. I don't think that the women are the problem in this generation. I think it's the men. I think that if every man treated a woman how they should be treated, the way that God intended it, we would not be in the scenario we are today where everybody just cares about it's only lust, there's no love. People don't even know what a real date is anymore. I talked to 2 of my friends, they haven't been bought in flowers in years, and they've had boyfriends over the last couple of years. Like, if the men would step up, and we are the generation to step up because we are the coming up men of the world. If the men would step up and learn how to love, learn how to treat a woman with respect, even if you don't love her, even if you're not planning to marry her or date her, you should completely respect a woman. I don't give a who you are. You should respect every woman that is in your presence. And this is something that isn't talked about anymore because it's equal, right? No. As a man, you should respect every woman, especially your woman. So if you aren't buying your girlfriend flowers, if you aren't treating her like a queen, what the are you doing, man? Like, if you aren't making sure that your queen is taken care of, what are you doing? And some guys are like, oh, well, these girls, they cheat on me. Well, guess what? If the reason she's like that isn't because of you, it's because of another man. The man before her did something that made her turn cold. So, yeah, maybe it's not you, but you are a man. We are all men. So maybe if one guy started to change, then more would start to change.
There's this new group of men and they're pandering hard. So I'm used to black men being pander bears because that is what's in your sphere. It's almost like crime, right? Crime is a proximity related issue. And so a lot of the crime that is performed against you, if you live in a certain area or a neighborhood, is going to be based off of proximity. Nobody is going to fly all the way across the United States of America to commit a crime against you in most instances. And it's the same thing when it comes to cultural issues and panda bears. I see a lot of black people a lot of times say, well, white people don't do this or Asian people don't do this. You just haven't really been exposed to it because Everybody is having problems, especially white people. And one of the things that has now come to my attention based off of what you guys have been sending me inside of my email is that there are a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a super massive amount of panda bears that are now popping up on the internet that is getting visibility and clout. And of course, it's all going to come crashing down from pandering to women and basically removing complete responsibility. So if she cheats, it's not her fault as a grown adult. It is the fault of the man that happened before her, and you don't know what her relationship was before that. All you going by is what she's telling you, or sometimes you just assuming. But if she cheats on a guy that she's currently with, it's not her fault. It's either the guy that she's with fault or the guy previous fault for then putting it in her head that that she's supposed to cheat, right?
And you know, a lot of these modern women will sit up here and say that men are not making them feel special, right? They're not making them feel like they mean anything. Oh, he don't send me flowers. He's not romantic. He's not this. He yada yada yada. All this other stuff, right? But then, you know, you talk for a little while, and some of it might be true, but you know, you can talk for a little while, and that man said she never made me feel special. She don't cater to me. She don't treat me like anything but an option. And that's what a lot of modern women say. Well, you know, he's not my life. And basically, when they get through talking, they, in so many words, they don't say it directly unless they're upset. A man doesn't really, ain't really nothing special about a man. There's really nothing that he can do for me, right? And they honestly relegate a man to, you know, something you put it on a shelf. It's a tool. Whenever you need it, you can take it off the shelf and use it. I might leave it off the shelf for a little while because I'm going to be using it for 2 or 3 days and then put it back, or I might forget to put it back, leave it on the kitchen table, you know, just kind of sitting out. But when I'm done with it, I'm done with it. So I don't need it anymore. That's how a lot of modern women treat men.